Welcome back. Before we move on to bring in our headlamps and other stuff in front and the back, we're going to do some cleanups and detailings here. Okay, we don't need let me show you. If I go to my vertex, sorry, my face, we don't need all these faces here. Okay, we need to delete all of them like so, and doing that all the way down, of course, it's going to be work, but I'll show you a faster way to do that. So before we begin that, okay, let's finish up this detailing here. So we go to a nerve surface. Okay, not this, our curves, actually, okay, nerve surface actually, yeah. We go to our nerve surface. Okay, we're going to rebuild this like before 13. Okay, we go to our modify, convert nerve to polygon, then working with this, but let's make it something like maybe 8 on the 2. Okay, so we apply, we bring that into our polygon surface, add selected. Alright, this is what we have, and we need to be sure it's aligning well with what we have already. I'm going to clean something up here. I'm moving to this mode. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that is fine. So let's just finish up this and move on. Okay, so I can go to my vertex and probably, let's double click this, go to my normals. Maybe I might have to push in some things here to be sure that it's lining up well the way it should. Maybe push it up a bit. Okay, something like this, and a bit inside. A bit. Okay. For this part, we just have to in like so. This might go up a bit, I don't know. Alright, okay, so we would go to our object mode, Control 1. For this, okay, let's go to our edges. Let's double click this. Let's hit our extrude, poly, extrude. Okay, okay, I think I'll prefer this. Something like this. Okay, I'm using the world right now, so that is that. The next thing is I'll go to my object mode and hit the 3, and hit my 2, and I'm going to apply my edge loops. Okay, I'll need one somewhere here as close as that. I'll need one somewhere here. Need one somewhere here. Okay, maybe one should be kept here. I think that should do. Let's see. I think that should do. Control 1. Let's see what we've got thus far. Hit my 3. Hit my 3. Okay. Alright, so I think that summarizes it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is cleaning up this. It's going to be work, but believe me, it's more than worth it. So I'm going to right click and go to my vertex mode to get this one right. Okay, I would Okay, let's do it from this view, faces. Okay, I'll take this off, go to my channel box, or probably my modeling toolkit. I'll put on my camera selection so that I can, just drag across and to not select the back. Then I would use drag. Okay, so with this now, I can just select all of this at once and delete. Sorry. Okay, so let's just do what we're supposed to do and delete like so. Okay, just yep. So I might not finish it up, I'll just do a part and leave you to do the rest. So when I'm done with this, hit my W, go to object mode, then I might just hit a Ctrl 1 and go to likely my front view. Okay, so this is where the works come in. I'll go to my vertices and I will need all of this to snap because I'm going to be mirroring, and you will want everything to snap to the grid so that you can mirror, and everything will work accordingly. So to get this sorted out, all I need to do is put on your snap to grid. You can hold your X if you want, but I would prefer to have this on and make sure your let's see. Okay, normals does not work with this, so we don't need that. I will just go to my, let's say, component mode, double click. Let's use our component mode, let's say component mode instead. So begin to snap. Let's say grid, is that on? I think something's wrong there. Okay, instead let's use our world then. Let's use our world. So we're going to use world. Okay, so let's see. Okay, world did it for me. So at this point I can go back to my peak and begin to make sure it aligns to the grid. Quite a lot of work to be done. So imagine doing this for all the parts. All the parts you're going to be mirroring, we're going to be doing this. So for this part, what we are most concentrate about is do I need this to line up? I'm still thinking. I'm not sure I'm doing a good job here, but I'll check that from the other side. Probably it's not. Okay, let me go to my perspective view. That's what's happening there. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Okay, I think I'll clean this up. I could just bridge. All right. Okay, so for this part, all you need to do is click your opposite point and bridge. All right, so let's see to be sure that we are good to go. I think there's a curve that hasn't snapped here. Is that fine? So I would have to go back and finish that out front view. Oh, that's true. All right, so I'll go to my vertex and just snap, make sure just snapping, and you got to be careful here. Actually, I think this should do the job for me. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so it's what I want. So with this now, when I mirror, I should expect a perfect outcome. Okay, sorry. I just need the ones at the front, maybe this too. I could just align them depending on what I want. So I think with this now I'm good to go. Okay, so right, so I think that will be that. If I do this correctly, it will be easy to mirror. We can try this out. Let's see. So if I hit this and I go to my, I think mesh, go to my mirror, and because this is X, right, turn this off. This is in the direction of the X, so that means I'm mirroring on the negative X. So this is X. I'll choose negative and maybe hit apply. You can see that gave us something, you know, that gave us something nice. So that's the importance of doing all of this to make sure everything lines up properly. Alright, so if I'm going to be doing this part by part with you, it's going to take a whole lot of time. Now the part that needs mirroring is going to be all these parts that intersect or that should touch the grid. This two, and this two. Okay, so if we're going to work based on this, then I think I'll just do patterns. I will leave the rest up to you. Okay, so let's move on. So I'm left with this. Hit my 1, then maybe control 1. Okay, then back to my drag and begin to, you know, sorry, that should be, is it pick marking? No, sorry, faces, drag. Okay, then I can just drag, delete. I can just drag, delete. I can just drag again, delete, and finally I can just maybe start from here. Sorry, you got to be careful. Okay, for this, now let me give you a nugget at this point. Okay, I'll prefer, you see this trajectory, this place that it's kind of bending and having small polygons or faces. You should delete them because you will want to have a lot of space. This could cause issues. So I'll be using these vertices at this point to finish up what I need to do. So basically, I won't be coming, sorry. Maybe this two pens. Okay, maybe this two. Though here is not important. Okay, so I think I've cleaned that up and okay, so I'll move on to the next immediately. So that in the next video we're going to do the mirroring. Hit my 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, a lot of things going on here. Control 1 and okay, so we're going to just quite a lot here. Okay, then maybe finish that like so. Okay, so I'll have to clean it up, all these big chunky lines. So I will not be needing all of this here. Okay, I will not be needing all of this. I won't be needing this, I won't be needing this either. This is where you got to be patient. Okay, I think I'm doing something wrong there. maybe clean manually here one by one. Okay, be careful. Okay. I'm using my delete button actually, okay, and quite a lot to do here. Okay, so precision is most important at this point. Okay, so this is what I'll be snapping to the grid. So I'll do that later. I'll do the snapping later. So let's move on. Control 1. So the next place is going to be here. I'm going to pause it at this point, and when I'm done, I would play the video. Maybe in about 20 minutes time. Let's see. If this part is still there, I think there's a lot of work here. Okay, so you could just keep doing the same thing, and when I'm done with everything, I would let's just snap here. Let's snap this to this and this. Okay, when I do it, I think you finish the rest up. Okay, so Control 1, hit this, come here, Control 1, I would come in like so, go to my vertex and begin to snap. Make sure at this point I'm using my pick mark key, snap to grid on, I'll begin to snap them one by one, one after the other. So for this, I want them to snap, maybe this too. Okay, so for this one, let me see what is happening here. Okay, what is this here? Okay, I need to be sure what's going on here. Trying to see what is. Okay, maybe I could just do this to fulfill righteousness. And though that is not important, the back is not important. What's most important is the front, which is where I'm having all of this here. Okay, let's see then. Control 1 and object mode. Okay, so I'll do this part, and once I'm done, I'll pause the video, I'll finish up this, and then you join me where we're going to put up the finishing touches and the rest. Okay, so for this part, I'll have to come into this view. Let's see. Not this view anymore. It's going to be this view. So you can see how you should choose views that you should snap to. So I'll hit spacebar Control 1 and go in, and vertex. Okay, I think we made a mistake by adding so many so many edges. We never knew this will haunt us later on, but it's fine. Just to be sure that I know what I'm doing. Okay, all this behind is not necessary, so I will not pay attention to that. Okay, those are behind, so leave them. Let's make sure that all those ones are front. It's doing what it's supposed to do. That will help you mirror in the right direction. Because some things are happening here. Okay. So let's see what we should do. Something nice is happening here actually. Okay. I think at this point I would love to go to I got to see what's happening. Maybe Control 1, sorry. Control 1, let's see what's happening. Okay, for us to get this right, we may have to delete and make sure it's clean enough. Do not important, but just to be on the safer side, because at times you could pick my drag, and so with this now I can see some funny things are happening here already. That's one thing with it. I'm going to do that. I think okay. The way it's snapping, okay, I have an option anyways. So I think the best thing would have been to, when we were modeling this, right, we would have just paid attention to that and just extruded this other part without touching these edges. But the deed is done, and we just have to repair, the mistake made already. So okay, so I'll go back then and maybe I might have to go in and this is not maybe let me see and try something here. Let's see if it will work. Object world components, let me see if this will work. Okay, that's a good option. Let's see if this will work for normal. I'm just thinking. It's moving, but the only problem is it's not snapping. I think it's better off. At least with this we could moving in the direction of the normals. This is far better. At this point I don't know what I'm doing, but then probably I would go to my world and begin to snap. I think it's better this way. For this part, we don't need it, but you can just do it to, as I said, fulfill righteousness. Okay, and I think that should do. So pick my key is what I need. Alright, so that is that basically. Control 1. So we have done that to this. I'm going to see you in about 20 minutes time where we have finished all of this. Okay, so see you in 20 minutes time. You can do yours while I do mine. Alright, thank you. Alright, so I'm not yet done, okay, but I just want to bring up something. Now I've done all the way to this point. Now I want to snap this part to the grid, okay? So if you come here and you sorry, this was in the front before. For this part, you have to obviously want to snap to the back. Probably you can do it from here, but I prefer doing it from the back view. So you should snap. You should go to your back view, come in, hit your first of all object mode Alt 1. You can go in and begin to carry out those detailings, okay, and snap in until you like what you see. Okay. Okay. The back is not of much concern. I think I might have to go in and okay, then on W, come here and check it out. I think I'm okay with what I have here. Okay, so I'm going to still pause and finish up this, or maybe we should do this together. What do you think? Okay, so I'll go in, hit my 1, 3, 2, 1, go in to object mode, Control 1, and this is gonna be okay. So go to faces and begin to okay. Okay, then let's check. Maybe if you want to okay, so I want and go in here and finish it up. I think I'm good. Okay, just okay. So at this point, I'm left with the snapping. If you ask me, anyways, I don't even need this particular ones here. go in a bit. Okay, so I think I'm okay with what I have. Then maybe come to this view, Control 1, and to the snapping, Control Vertex, and some people are saying that this could have been done, like I can probably highlight mini like this and snap. Not every time. It's not every time it works. But something's going on here. Okay. Alright, so okay, so with this, I think I'm done with everything I need to do. Okay, from here all the way to here. Okay, so we will stop here in this video. In the next video, we're going to put the headlamps first. We're going to put the headlamp and begin the mirroring proper. All right, see you in the next video. Thank you.